Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, I know it's been like 4 weeks since like my last video or something like that. Listen, okay, I said like 2.5 weeks ago, I drop a video. Clearly, the only thing this channel is good for is me lying. But at least let me drop this video today, and then I don't know when the hell I'll be back. And I know a couple of things have changed. One, my room looks like shit. Ignore everything behind me. A lot has happened, and I'm a busy man. You just bear with me, I'm a busy man. Secondly, my skin looks clear. Thank you. I've been drinking a lot of water. What was that? You said I cut my hair? Nah, last time I checked, my dreads are still here. Okay, my dreads are still here, and they still look perfectly healthy. As far as I'm concerned, I still got a full set of locks, okay? But hey, I'm glad to be back for another banger. And of course, I always have to ask, how was these past couple of weeks for you? Did you do anything exciting? Did you also get a haircut? Did you get a girlfriend? Did you actually touch some grass? I mean, break it down to me, because I feel like if you are a longtime viewer of this channel, you definitely didn't have any time on your hands. But now that I took a little bit of a hiatus, I can be able to come back and hopefully you guys actually accomplish something a little bit more than talking shit in my comments. But for today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different, you know? And when I say different, I mean, it's not going to be as preachy as the like past 300 plus videos on this channel. So if you guys didn't know, I do like fashion. I am a big fashion nerd. I love clothes. I like putting shit on. I mean, aside from what I wear in my videos, like this is like whatever clothes, man, because it's like I'm going around my house. I don't care. When I'm outside, all right, I'm like New York Fashion Week, all right? You would have thought I just walked out of the Met Gala, except I don't like wearing suits. I mean, I feel like I'm such a big nerd when it comes to style and clothes that I tend to judge people by just looking at their outfits before I even meet them. And now, am I saying that you have to be wearing these high fashion designer brands for me to actually give a shit about you? No, because I don't even wear high fashion designer brands. But when it does come to a good fit, I feel like you got to be able to put that shit on. And when it comes to music in fashion, for the longest time, they've always kind of went hand in hand, especially with how things go nowadays with trends. You see a lot of people kind of get their trends also from just whatever they're seeing their favorite music artists wear as well, including especially in like hip hop with like Travis Scott. You got what Drake's wearing, what Yachty's wearing. It's a lot of influence and just a lot of handshaking between fashion brands and music labels nowadays. So for today's video, I want to be able to tackle a couple of clothing influences in their relation towards the music scene and kind of just seeing how it all just rolls into whatever people wear today, you know? All right, so to start off here, as you can see, bit of a time change here. That's because I got a little bit distracted, and now I'm recording this video at night, so sorry if the video quality looks a little bit off. But said before, to start off here, we got to talk about, so this is one of the newer fashion trends of the past couple of years, thanks to the likes of Playboi Carti and his gremlins under his record label Opium. Personally, I've never really been a big fan of the Opium style. I feel like it's a bit uncomfortable and overbearing, honestly. I mean, it mainly consists of a lot of leather and baggy clothing, which I feel like makes their fits look a little bit heavy. Like, I don't know, it feels like you're kind of dragging around a lot on your back. Like, I could put on a leather jacket or whatever, but I feel like when your fit starts to look like an oiled up dildo, that's when I feel like I just wouldn't be too inspired to step out like that. Although I do respect the inspirations though. I mean, it's a blend of the old 80s, 90s punk rock scene mixing in with modern designer, which when you really think about it, it's a bit of a contradiction, but whatever. But as a whole, I feel like the whole Opium style doesn't really have as much staying power within the modern fashion scene. I mean, especially when you consider the fact that the guy who, you know, runs the label doesn't even really rock that style anymore. So I mean, if there are any positive aspects that you could take away from the whole Opium fashion style, it's the fact that you can wear leather and not look like a school shooter. So for me to generally say kind of speaks for a lot of subtopics, but I mainly just want to be able to tackle the influences that New York hip hop has had on modern fashion. I mean, you see it especially with a lot of rappers today, including Lil Yachty and Drake, incorporating the baggy jean big boot combo with damn near every single fit they have. I mean, at a certain point, I'm starting to think that Lil Yachty shops only in the big and tall section at every single store he goes to, because I swear I have not seen this man in any properly fitting outfit once in like the past like 5 years now. But I will say this though, I feel like the influence that New York does have on modern streetwear really does goes to show that fashion really is a circle. Like, if you told me back in 2012 that we'd be going from shutter shades and skinny jeans to Yadas and Coogee jeans, I think you're still living in 2005. But to give it a positive, I will say that this is a major upgrade from the whole hype beast era of like 2015, 16, and 17. Boots are becoming a main thing again. People are choosing comfort over crotch grabbers, and we're starting to mix the ideal of comfort with overall aesthetic. which I feel like works very well for streetwear these days. So looking back at the, you could essentially say that this was the catalyst for the whole hype beast wave that we had back in like 2017 and whatnot, with Odd Future rocking the whole skater aesthetic with the Bape t-shirts and Supreme jackets and shit, you know, and all the corduroy flat bill hats, you know. And even still today, you can kind of see a resemblance of this, with people instead just switching out their Vans for Sambas. In a sense, it's as if we combine the 80s and 90s California skate aesthetic with the appeal of hype fashion, and it's kind of turned into whatever modern streetwear is now. Big chino pants, canvas shoes, graphic tees, and corduroy hats have essentially become the norm for Gen Z kids who are still trying to find themselves. Even for me, I mean, this whole wave heavily influenced me at a point in time, with me feeling like I found this new sort of angst that allowed me to rebel against my mom. I mean, nowadays I kind of dress like your local twink, but I still prefer to keep those Vans in my closet just in case they make another comeback. But overall, while this style did influence some of the worst eras of streetwear, at the same time, it was a catalyst for a lot of the trends you still see today. So in a sense, it's timeless, but it's not perfect. And as for the last topic, I wanted to be able to tackle my favorite one. And with as much influence that Atlanta does get within the music sphere, especially within hip hop, it's no surprise that they would also get some sort of influence pushed out there with their fashion. I think if I had to describe Atlanta fashion to somebody who's not familiar, it would be skinny jeans, designer belt, and a t-shirt that doesn't match anything else, but hey, that's also designer, so whatever. And I mean, is this a style that I would wear? No, because I stated before, I dress like your average New York transplant, but I can also see the appeal. And it's not even just Atlanta, but also Jacksonville, Miami, Houston, and Memphis, and many other southern cities have also been influenced by a more flashier sense of style, which in a sense has also made them somewhat more unique. I think my only criticism of Atlanta fashion is that I really wish they knew how to put it together without looking tacky. Like, bro, what is this? You know, my guy looks like a bottle of Texas Pete. But what I will say is my guy got a bakery back there. But at the end of the day, I feel like most Atlanta dudes just don't know a damn thing about fitment. Like, bro, we get it, you got on a Louis belt, but please, for the love of God, take off those tight ass jeans. But that's my thoughts on just some of the fashion spears and their incorporations with music as well. I know it wasn't the most deep dive introspective video I probably could have made on this channel, but I like clothes, I like music. I needed a reason to talk about clothes, okay? I just wanted an excuse to talk about clothes. But if y'all want a part 2, just let me know. Of course, you could just leave another one of your shit talking ass comments, or you can leave one of your nice comments and then I'll give you a nice goodnight kiss. I know where you live. I'm literally outside your window. But aside from that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys. I don't even want to say when I'll see you guys. I really don't. I can't say shit because I can sit here and be like, yeah, I'll see you next week, but then I won't even drop. So what I will say is that you're going to see me again. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Please be patient with me. And hey, if you live within the Southeast, you're probably going to be seeing me DJ in your city eventually. It's happening. I'm busy. But see you guys next time. Peace.